Okay. There's a tendency in my life even my own parents, specifically my own parents, and only humans, not animals, to feel, I'm saying it now, to feel jealousy. Is that the right word? Or envy? Envy, I guess, is the right word. There's so many interpretations of those words. And that's wrong. It's misunderstanding. Also, jealousy, envy, just as well as guilt, or useless words, they don't mean anything. That's only to mislead our understanding what we are. Life is what is making us believe in those words that don't mean any thing. I don't look like the best photo model I don't even look like a photo model. I don't look ugly. My body, not me, my body, my physical body. So it's not possible to feel jealousy. Of course, you can always feel jealous like each other, but now I'm talking about this deep rooted jealousy that my parents suffer from. The jealousy towards me, which is based on misunderstanding, is about me expressing the beautiful mind that I somehow know I am. And I also know my parents are, but they deny they have it. They live in this denial that most of us do. Deny, I would say most of us. Not totally, but to a large extent. It's amazing how that there are so many people who are so happy to get to know me. When they get to know me more and more and more, and they start realizing how freaking open I am. I think so. I'm not totally sure. But the way I have perceived life until now feels like maybe it's pretty probable that I'm very open with my soul. Yet, being born, I don't know if it's like since birth or what, but my parents started targeting me already early childhood. Simultaneously of being enviously open with my soul, as open as to easily learn things. I'm just sucking in all information. It's incredible feeling of feeling everything and wanting to understand every single part of my perception in life. And my parents, what they did, since I started becoming myself in 6-7 years of age, I started thinking myself and becoming so hungry, actually passion, having strong passion for understanding of everything, they started gaslighting me. Big time. And I didn't realize back then until maybe today how big, how harmful gaslighting, the activity of gaslighting is for our souls. I guess you should check up what gaslighting means. I can repeat it here. It's like lying, manipulating reality for someone else, even for the target, him herself. So he, specifically for him, to question himself, his perception, his sanity, and to make him doubt himself. So that's what I am. I'm a combination of of extremely unusually wide understanding of the meaning of our existence, simultaneously with a huge self-doubt. So anyone who doesn't live with self-doubt and is a conscious person, I can imagine for him or her it doesn't make sense. How is it possible to be conscious and be understanding and yet doubting yourself? I don't understand that myself. I can't answer that question. There are fractions. Sometimes I think that maybe my deep understanding is thanks to this self-doubt. Yet my memory tells me, even though time is like, there's no time, tells me that my unusual hunger for understanding started first being a top student at school without doing homework, and specifically math and music and everything. I felt strong, everything. Like listening to classic music is just, I can't even describe how it feels. It's way more than, let's call it an orgasm. Way more. It's not comparable. So this self-doubt, if I hadn't been targeted with self-doubt, what would have happened to me? Well, one thing is that I had never learned about, the importance. I might have looked away the existence of gaslighting, the extent, how widely it's being used. I believe that even the gaslighters themselves, even the top level, don't realize and are being gaslighted themselves. The very, very top, if you're at the very, very top and knowing about all of the gaslighting, then there's this question: why are you denying your reality? if you know that gaslighting is what is destroying our self-belief, and it would not be destroying your self-belief, why are you denying reality, my love? So then there is this other possibility that I've been thinking. I know this is too deep for most people. And to start with low, like not slow, nothing is low, everything is every teeny part is part of just as huge. Homogeneous is the perfect word for that. Oh yeah, so I have ADHD again. I keep repeating it because I don't know if I have told it already in the videos, because so you don't think I'm a nuthead or not giving you respect by not planning and all that. Okay. So I was just thinking about this, back to this jealousy, envy. Yes, I didn't talk to. Now to the point that is so important. Why people tend to be jealous, envious, and also tend to fall in love with me, but never love me. And then I have realized that in loveness is like the opposite, is a reflection, is the absence of love. And I already explained why. But I need to add this, that I'm not better than you. Not the teenage bit. I just happen to have access to the courage. I just happen to have these things. No, don't be jealous. You have them. My life gave, yeah, you could be jealous of my life. Yes, that my life gave me this access to understanding. But then I should be jealous of you not needing to suffer as much as I have and am. And sometimes I do feel jealous. And then as soon as I remember, oh my God, they are not even recognizing the beauty about themselves. There's nothing to be jealous of. And you shouldn't be jealous of me, because you're having the beauty about yourselves. You are. I know 100%. So what the fuck? So it's interesting that it's possible to feel jealous regardless of a deepest sort of suffering one is enduring. So the jealousy comes from this belief that the other person is perceiving is with eternity, and the jealous person isn't. You just need to stop being envious, and your entire world will open up for you, just like for me. And perceiving this alone is only pain. Doing this together is only happiness. Okay, this video is very cryptic, I know. Most people will like stop and watch something else. Maybe I would also, if someone spoke this cryptically without me being oriented, like practiced within that thought area. So